know, they're buying off the first dip from all-time high, and it's a little bit tough for them. Doesn't mean we're not going to see another all-time high again, but like it's not like we're on top of the 188 200 or the 261 or anything like that. We haven't even got to those yet. So everything that we've done right now is in between the 161 and the 127, and that's this entire chop right here. This distance right here, it's incredibly similar to the distance that we had down here.
What's the distance in the middle?
Oh, it should be a little bit bigger. That's 65 points in the middle, and then to get this one's about 46 points, and then this one here it's trying to be 50 points because it has like wicks and spikes out of the tops and the bottoms of those ranges. The one thing that's kind of disturbing though about it is it was done when it spent this much time. It's kind of at a point where it was critical to leaving the consolidation. It's like, has it spent enough time here to be considered finished with this? Because it spent all that time doing that distance over that time. We haven't been advancing anywhere, but instead going sideways within a confinement area that is that size. So it raises some red flags for sure. Could it be a fourth wave is another thing. Like what if we're gonna go make a fifth wave? Because these two right here, they're definitely similar. Not in the sense that they moved the same way, but they took the same time and space. Like where it filled in down here, you know, it avoided that space up here. The green zone holds for now. Is it gonna make a fifth wave though? It's true that we have a first wave, which is the report, and then we have the second wave, which is this pullback, which is ironically separated by the biggest move, which is the third wave, and then the same move is the second. Could we do this move again? You know, for the fifth, because that would be the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That would be the 5-wave move. That could be a pretty destructive 5-wave move too, because when I look at what it would look like to do a 61, it would come all the way back down to this 61 right here, and that would be that B point, and that is the biggest risk in this situation. I think that making this movement is kind of a problem, because when we get to that height, not only are we going to be knocking on the 188 200, and that leads all the way down to this high, which kind of goes in line with what I was talking about a minute ago for doing a 61% retracement as soon as we get up to that high. Like when we get up to that high, doing a 61% retracement gets us to the B point and it gets us to the red zone. This entire area down here is like a green zone, and this up here is like a red zone. We might try and use it as a range after around the old all-time high, smashing it and smashing it. That's what we could do with this one. And is it 150 points? Because that would be strange if it was. Oh my god, it's 150 points. So why is that so important to be 150 points? Well, the two freaking last consolidations that we had were 150 points. They're 500 points apart, which go down to that last consolidation. It's about 150 points, right? Give or take like a couple points. And then we go down 500 points from there. We've got another range, which is 150 points. It's very particular.